That's what I was going to ask. Like, the environment must have differed so much from your club or the footy you're playing in Australia, as far as you see they're quite serious.
Yeah.
But what was the culture like in the teams, and how did that differ?
I think the culture in general in New Zealand rugby is very different to Australian rugby. It's literally like a sisterhood. Like in Brisbane, what I found is that all the top girls play for one team, or now they kind of spread out, but at the time they all played for one team, and everyone else, they would just thrash everyone else. Like it would be quite even with all the other teams, but that one team was just like, and I'm speaking like cricket scores, whereas here I find that all the teams are very even. And there's not as many, but very even, but everyone's like friends, like best friends in that team. For example, Phillies, we go to Momoti nearly every Thursday, and just do a lot of team activities. I think culture is at the forefront of a lot of teams. It's also at the forefront of Storm and Black Ferns, but it all starts at grassroots, and that's what I noticed first moving here, is that it's very close-knit. Every team I've played for is extremely close, and if you're not buying into that team culture, like, you get found out quite fast. And I didn't find that was the same when I was playing in Brisbane.
and so what is it like? You pull up and you're warming up in your socks and you're seeing these girls who you've only ever seen on TV, and now you're playing with them. Like, how do you even set yourself to start your game, or what kind of mind frame are you in at that point? Because these, like, you might be a little starstruck too. Like, these are top tier players that you're lining up with.
Oh no, 100%. Starstruck, but also like wanting to compete. Like, I knew how good they were, and I wanted to be good. Or in my mind, I actually thought I was that good. It was so funny. Like, looking back, I was actually talking about it with our Storm captain, Ella. Like, looking back, I really thought I was the shit back then. Like, I thought I was Portia when I first got here. And then playing with all these Black Ferns in my club team, I was humbled so fast, and I was like, wow, I'm really like not that good. And and just like fast, but that was it. Like, all I was fast, and I didn't know rugby the way New Zealanders know rugby. So it was really nerve-wracking. I really didn't want to say or do anything wrong. But at the same time, I wanted to compete, and I wanted to be the best too.